I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
I'm going to make him an offer again.
Of the juggernaut, bitch! It's not a tumor. You're tearing me apart, Lisa! I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane!
2 kicks at the same time, man.
I am the law!
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win. You die.
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah!
Welcome to Geek Speak. I'm your host, Craig, and I'm accompanied by Travis.
Hey, how's it going?
Mike.
Hey.
And Dave.
Hello.
Today we got a great show for you lined up. We got news, movies, television, everything that you love or hate.
All right, things geekery.
Yeah. All right, let's start off a big topic. It's on everybody's minds. Kickstarter. It's been blowing up lately. What do you guys first and foremost? What do you guys think of Kickstarter?
I think it's great.
You think it's great?
I do. I think it's great. Lots of good things have come out of it, and lots of not so good things have come out of it. And it gives us the choice to say, hey, we want this, so we're going to back it as the individual or the consumer rather. So I think it's good for that.
Yes. Some people think it's kind of like along the lines of e-begging.
I guess it could be considered that. I wouldn't actually consider it e-begging because it's giving you the choice to pay or not.
Yeah, well, it is absolutely eBay. I mean, you were just telling me the other day, wasn't there some like multi-millionaire who had to start a Kickstarter to make his own? Well, he didn't have to, but he did.
Yeah. God, Rocky. What's his name?
Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone. Yeah,
there you go.
Kickstarting a guy's worth $250 million, and he needs what, 2.5 million or something.
You better be making Rocky 9 over there on.
Rocky 7.
Okay, a guy who is a multimillionaire and made all these memorable movies in the 80s and maybe in the 90s is making a Kickstarter for what exactly?
Hey, man, you saw Cliffhanger.
I have the Sega CD game. I'm a game collector, so there you go. Game's cool, though.
Probably better than the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's definitely some worthwhile Kickstarters out there, especially if you're a gamer. Mighty Number 9 comes to mind when I think about it.
Yes.
Yeah, Kenji Ifune. I know I probably butchered his name, but he's got that new game, Mighty Number 9, and it's basically like a rehash of Mega Man. And I guess they just reached one of their main goals was to get it onto the PS3, Xbox, and Wii U, correct?
Yes. In fact, let me bring it up right now. I was really excited when when I was actually following this thing as it was going up to 2.2 million, and right now it stands at $2,253,108.
Damn, how many backers is that?
That's 39,377.
That's great. I'm definitely going to get that game when it comes out.
And with 14 days to go, they still have some other stretch goals to make. And let's see, to reach 2.4 mil, they're going to put in a challenge mode. And to reach 2,550,000, there's going to be an extra in-stage and boss. And then 2,750,000, Beck and Call online co-op challenge mode.
What's a Beck and Call thing?
Beck is the main character. He's the hero of Mighty Number 9. His name is Beck.
Oh, I thought it was a band.
Well, everybody makes jokes about that. Got 2 turntables and microphones.
No, but the game looks great. I mean, it's got that old school feel to it. Yeah, it's going to be like Mega Man. Just it looks awesome. I like how they have on the backers page how it's like getting achievements for like all the like challenges.
And the very last stretch goal that I see now is going to be if it reaches 3.3 mil, it's going to come out to PS4 and Xbox One, which I don't know. I mean, it'd be great too if you got one of those new systems, but I don't.
It'll come out anyway once they sell
as
much of it that they're going to sell. There's no way it's not going to come out eventually for it, so I think they're good.
Yeah, they've reached enough money where like you're definitely going to get the game. And actually, there's some prizes if you backed enough money. I know if you backed like $5,000 or something like that, you could have lunch with the guy.
Actually, it's 10,000.
10,000, right? That'd be interesting. He doesn't even speak English, I don't think.
Really?
Maybe, I don't know.
Does he bring a translator?
Probably.
So he speaks English. He does speak a bit of English.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I was wrong.
Yeah. But if you guys want to weigh in on this topic and anything else we're going to be discussing here on tonight's show, give us a call at 760-512-7247.
Yep. There's other great Kickstarters too. Like you were talking to me before, Travis, about Mutant Football League.
Yes, this one I was really excited about because, I mean, I'm not sure how old you guys are, but man, when I was growing up, fucking loved Mutant League football and Mutant League hockey.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck
yeah.
Man.
Fuck yeah. Love the Sega Genesis. Bring it back. And it's made by it's the same guy who made the Sega Genesis game, so.
Mm-hmm. In fact, according to a Joystick article, it says Mutant League is back if you can get $750,000 in Kickstarter funding. The latest franchise tackling nostalgia for cash-in is the Sega Genesis era series that combined over-the-top mutant violence with sports ball. It was like the opening scene to Last Boy Scout with zombies, but without the seriousness.
Yeah, man, that's what I loved about that old game. You just decapitate somebody or like run them down. And then they had the managers for the teams, and they would like yell at you and like tell you all these things. Yeah.
That's how they sounded.
Take your word for it.
Yeah, but on other crazy websites, I've also been following this other website, change.org.
Mm-hmm.
And they've been gaining a lot of ground on just petitioning everything under the sun. But the funny thing is, like, they have some really good like petitions for like things for human rights, criminal justice, environmental stuff, education, and apparently this guy wants to make Grand Theft Auto 5 not come out on PC. How ridiculous is that? Like,
that is funny.
Now, listen, it's got over 10,000 backers. Right? Just smacking your head, right?
Yeah.
How ridiculous is that? I mean, this is like when when you think about gamers and how like ridiculous they are sometimes, this just comes to mind, like you got crazy fanboys who just I don't even know what to say about this. You're like you're using this website to just for evil.
Well, I don't understand. I'm looking at it right now. I'm not really sure the reasoning behind.
Well, I guess the reasoning behind it is to curb piracy, PC game piracy.
See, that's retarded. I personally, you know what, that's stupid, because one, if I really enjoy a game that much, like I played Skyrim, and I really enjoyed Skyrim on my PS3, so I actually went and got it for my PC, so I could enjoy the mods.
Well, you're a normal person. I mean, look at some of these comments down here.
That's a matter of question, but yeah, I am looking at some of these comments.
Yeah, look at this.
Some of these people are a little over the top.
Oh man. Here's one. Rockstar has to listen to them. Make GT PC version. After that, they're going to hate Rockstar because of them. Yeah, I can't even. Oh my god.
Well, see, here's one that's like 3 down from the top. It says, "You console users are pathetic." Now,
yeah.
Why? What makes you so cool that I'm pathetic that you use a PC? I don't get it. Some people.
What's the difference between why is it such a big deal between PC users and console users. I don't understand what's separate. What's the big thing that separates them?
I don't know. We could probably do a whole episode debating this, but it's just, it's something. It's arguments I've seen pop on so many forums and so many things I've read on just typical games and whatnot. And to say you want to keep a game off because of piracy, it's going to get pirated either way. People jailbreak their PS3s and their Xboxes or Xbones or PS4s. These things will eventually get hacked, and games will eventually be pirated. So regardless, it's going to happen.
Yeah, like here, this guy, because GTA is for console gaming, fuck PC gaming. That's the general consensus of this. Like, that's it. Fuck them. Like,
well, fuck PC gamers. Fuck. You know, I don't understand. I don't understand the pissing match between the two, because at the moment, I have all 3 systems, 4 if you include my Wii, but I don't have a Wii U yet, so I'm not saying Wii. But I don't get the difference. I have each one for different things. I play MMOs and certain games on that I can only play on my PC, and I have my PS3, which is my workhorse, but then I have the Xbox 360 for certain exclusives, like Fable, which, yes, I am a Fable fan. But, you know, there are certain exclusives that I want. Gears of War I play, you know. I have some old Xbox original games. I can't say Xbox One, but, you know.
But you know what, the thing with me is it just undermines everything Change.org should be about. You know, it shouldn't be about. So if people aren't going to take this seriously, if, you know, you got people signing petitions for this dumb shit.
Sir, well, things like websites like this, Change.org, even the WhiteHouse.gov thing that there is, have you looked at the petitions on there? Some of them are just totally ridiculous. And
yeah, but then you got good things like that kid who, you know, from League of Legends who got in trouble, right?
Well, from a gaming standpoint, yeah. I mean, all was still behind him. I mean, he did say something stupid, but it was taken completely out of context. Mm-hmm. The lady who called the cops was not even from the America.
From like Canada, right?
She's from Canada. He was in Texas. How, you know, can't get much further apart. But there's lots of good things that pop up on these things. You can't.
Did any of you guys get a hold of Grand Theft Auto yet? Or?
No, sadly I don't have a system that I can play it on because they didn't make it for Wii U.
Well, you know what? Start a petition.
Well, yeah, why don't you start a petition about it?
I'm going to start a petition to make a Kickstarter.
But here's the thing: there's been 2 Grand Theft Auto games that have come out on Nintendo portables. You got the GBA and the DS. So I can't understand why they can't make a GTA for the Wii U. I mean, this system is crying for games practically.
I just don't think Rockstar wants to spend the money to develop for the Wii U right now. I think they're on the side of protest because that's what a lot of companies are doing right now. They're protesting the Wii U for some reason.
Why? I don't understand. It's not like I would understand, like, you know, because the Wii and the Xbox 360 were so far apart in technology, but the Wii U really isn't that far apart. No, I mean it's all HD. I don't understand.
You could use standard controls, like they don't even require people to use the touchpad interface. You could have no use of the touchscreen at all, and you can make games on the system now.
Isn't the classic controller look like an Xbox 360 controller?
It's exactly like an Xbox 360 controller, only they switched the D-pad and the joystick placement.
Yeah, so why? What is the? I don't understand. Like, if they're making Battlefield 4 for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3, why not for the Wii U?
I don't know, man. You know, some people have remained true. They did revert on their decision to not have the next Call of Duty on it, so Call of Duty Ghosts will be there. Watch Dogs, which will be a bait for it. Cities Undercover, which is a pretty good Grand Theft Auto fill-in too.
Yeah.
But Ubisoft has been absolutely the best with still supporting Nintendo. So the
guys, live shows and the wonderful technology that supports them. We apologize. We're back on.
Yeah, we just had to fight a monster. We good.
We could start a petition on change.org to stop that from happening.
Anyways, Mikey, when we're talking about Ubisoft and their strong support for Nintendo.
Yeah, they've quickly won me over with all platforms with games like Far Cry and the Assassin's Creed series, but specifically as a Nintendo fan, just recently I picked up Rayman Legends, which, oh my god, for me it's a contender of Game of the Year. And I know a lot of people are going to argue against me with stuff like BioShock and all that, but I'm absolutely loving Rayman Legends right now, especially with the 5-player mode where you get the one person as a little fly, moving gadgets around.
That game looked awesome. It really did.
I played the demo. That was a lot of fun. I've been meaning to pick it up for my little ones.
Definitely worth it as a family game, as a party game. I'm super excited for Black Flag to come out. Watch Dogs, as I mentioned earlier. So they're really making some of the best games on the Wii U right now. And it's not like these are lame games. These are awesome, full-size games.
Yeah.
Let Ubisoft cash in on, everybody else's ignorance and not supporting the Wii U.
Well, you also got to note that Nintendo also makes awesome games, too. Like, you got a new Legend of Zelda. I'm sure it's going to come out soon for it. Well, they got the new Mario games, right? Those are good, right? I mean,
there's a new Smash Brothers due out soon. New Mario Kart.
Of course. Mario Kart like 19.
Something like that.
How many Marios have there been?
I couldn't tell you. They stopped numbering them a long ass time ago.
Yeah, after 3, they were like, well, throw it to the board.
New Super Mario Brothers is awesome, and they're doing this whole year Luigi thing. So they had Luigi Brothers U that just came out as an expansion pack. It's pretty cool. It's a different little twist, and it's not just like an expansion pack that's really short or just gives you Luigi to play as a character. It's like a full world of new levels with a new twist on gameplay. Your jump mechanics are different. The speed is significantly faster, and the difficulty is ramped way up.
Yeah.
It's a worthwhile investment, yeah. It's not just a lame duck DLC.
I'd like them to remake or make a new Luigi's Mansion.
They did.
Did they?
Yeah, for the 3DS, it's called Dark Moon.
And I think they do have another one in the works. So.
Oh, okay. So I got my wish. Cool.
And also, this past Sunday, they released the wonderful 101. I've seen some videos of it on YouTube, and it looks like Pikmin, but it's really friggin' amazing.
It doesn't really look like my kind of game, but it does look really cool. I imagine if you like those kind of games, you could dig it. I might watch more of the walkthrough. I'm not going to play it myself, though.
But in terms of like what Zelda said, that a new one's supposed to be coming out. Wind Waker HD is supposed to launch next month for the Wii U. Get physical. I mean, you can download the digital copy. I think it's on September 20th, I believe, and then the next month you can go out and buy a physical copy.
Yeah. There's gonna
kind of cool.
Yeah, there's gonna be a whole host of good games coming out in the coming months, so that's gonna be a good thing for us geeks. But another thing, man, television's crazy right now, actually. I don't know if you guys, I was talking to Dave, I get a text message from this guy the other day, and he's like, man, I can't believe I haven't watched Breaking Bad. And I'm like, yeah, I told you. So Dave, what do you think about Breaking Bad, man?
Well, I did watch all of season 1 yesterday, and the first thing that popped in my mind is I cannot believe that was actually on AMC originally. I watched it on Netflix. I don't know if it was edited out, but I mean, in the first episode there was, you saw boobs, and who doesn't like boobs? And the language alone was just, the F-bomb was dropped more times I can't even remember.
Yeah.
But the whole, even the content of the show, the whole actual, background premise of the show being a methamphetamine dealer and all the cooking of it, and I couldnly believe that was actually on.
Yeah, you're like, wow, that's Bryan Cranston.
That's what unfortunately, there's one image I'm never gonna get out of my head. Is Malcolm in the Middle's dad, standing in his underwear outside an RV. that was just I'm probably scarred for life there. I mean, don't get me wrong, and that's the other thing too. If anybody who was big fans of Malcolm in the Middle, I mean, I watched the show in the '90s when it was popular, and then now I'm watching this, and it's he went from this weirdo, wacky, crazy dad to this like serious guy who's dying of cancer, so he's cooking up meth to support his family, and the trials and
lying to his family.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
that's so.
Okay, looks like we got a caller, and it's from an 845 area code.
Uh-oh.
Caller, you are on. Welcome to Geek Speak. Hello.
Caller from 845, you there?
Hello?
Hey, are you there?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's your name, and how would you like to address the panel today?
This is Mike from Beacon.
Hey, Mike, how you doing tonight?
I'm well, thank you. I was just calling in to talk a little bit about Grand Theft Auto 5.
Great.
Oh, man.
What'd you think of it?
I mean, thus far I am supremely impressed. It's awesome. I mean, it's Rockstar. It's Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, I was taking a cab ride today, and I saw a semi swerve and hit a deer. In
the game?
I mean, the game is just crazy. I mean, there's rumble strips on the side of the highway now. Your whole controller vibrates. It's it's really cool stuff.
Yes. So you were at the midnight release, Mike?
Yeah, I did the midnight release thing. A
lot of people there.
Yeah, not half as many as Call of Duty as one would expect. I know that's a super high profile game, but I thought there'd be more people there.
Yeah, I thought this game's pretty hyped up. But
oh yeah.
Comparatively to Grand Theft Auto 4, what do you think? This is a lot better or more of the same?
I mean, graphically, I actually have to. I'll be honest. I'm a big Grand Theft Auto guy, so I actually picked it up for both systems, and on a plasma 60-inch, I didn't see hardly visibly any difference because the Xbox runs at 1080p. And surprisingly, the PS3 version runs at 720p natively. So I don't know why Rockstar did that, but I have to say they both. I thought the Xbox version, as in Grand Theft Auto 4, would look significantly different draw rates. It looks amazing. They really squeezed the last bit of juice out of that system.
Yeah, thing's probably on life support, like wheezing and shit playing that game.
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, I'm just, it's the map is enormous. There's so much to do. There's so much life in the game. I mean, it makes Grand Theft Auto 4 feel as if it was just like, a little piece of this game. There's so much. They built on so much. There's just so much going on, and the way people interact with each other and the detail. It's actually overwhelming. The game is overwhelming right now.
Yeah. So, but there was one thing about San Andreas that was really awesome is it had the cityscapes. Like you were in the middle of the city, then all of a sudden you were out in the suburbs or out in the country. Is it a lot like that in 5?
Oh yeah. It's you have your main city, which is I guess Los Santos. Is it's technically where San Andreas was a couple cities. Los Santos is just the one city, but it's got that whole enveloping outer region, and it's obvious. They took some cues from Red Dead Redemption. I mean, everything looks gorgeous. There's waves in the ocean, and when you ride a quad on the beach, there's tracks that dig into the sand, and I mean the detail is. Actually, I rode a Wave Runner today, and my character's wearing a hoodie, and his hoodie gets wet and reflective. I mean,
oh wow!
They just you really can see why they postponed the game for a couple months. I mean, just even these littlest details are just all addressed. It's phenomenal.
Well, it's good that they postpone it to give it a good polished product, and it's good to hear that good positive feedback. I'm sure for them especially.
Yeah.
I'm actually more convinced now that I need to go get this quicker, sooner rather than later. It might have just moved up a notch or two on my games I'm going to buy in the next month list.
Oh yeah, I'm going Friday. Take my money.
Here you go.
Yeah. Also, I know that they postponed the multiplayer pack, right? It's a whole download, right? In October, right?
Yeah, it's coming out the first. Well, they're saying that the date for it was is supposedly the first, which is good. I think the way I felt playing this game initially, like just going into this world, and I felt overwhelmed. I feel as if they had unleashed everything at one time, it would have been, a little too much. I feel like now, everyone's got 2 weeks. Get comfortable with the game, get comfortable with the 9,000 controls, get comfortable with everything, and then then there's the online, and it's great because I heard you can set up clans with people, and now I guess they're really utilizing Rockstar's social club. So you join the social club, you link your accounts, you can link Xbox, PS3. There's other accounts, but the ones for Grand Theft Auto 5. And then you're able to follow even in-game stocks that you're actually making money on.
Oh wow! So they built an economy. So is it harder or easier to make money?
It's harder. I mean, right now I'm actually, I have to say, I've only done a few missions. They're all great. I mean, how interactive they feel is awesome. Actually, I've already got a couple in, so it's like I've gotten a taste of switching between characters, which is awesome. One of the earlier ones, I'm not going to ruin anything for anyone, but I was able to switch into the dog character, and I was the dog for a second, which was kind of cool. And it's all very, some of it's very new, but I think it all works together very well.
Nice. Just out of curiosity, Mike, when you're playing Grand Theft Auto 5, or any of the Grand Theft Auto games for that matter, are you playing the story mode, or are you just going and doing whatever the hell you want to do?
Well, I think that's the best part about these games. It's like, it just depends on the day I'm having. If I want to sit down and I want to polish off some stuff and kind of go into the story mode, I'll do that. I do always play the story mode. Eventually the story gets finished. But, there's always options to make money. I'm not one that likes to cheat in my game. So with especially having autosave on, which you can turn off, I don't want to do any types of cheats or anything until I'm obviously finished with the game, at least through the story. But, so I want to be able to purchase weapons and purchase other things. And, I haven't even scratched the surface, and I've probably put 15 hours into this game already.
Wow. Have you slept since last night?
Yeah, no, maybe it's not quite 15, but it's been good. I have to. I purposely spent this month watching movies on my new TV so that I didn't get any burn-in on my plasma. So, but
awesome,
I think that's the best thing about Rockstar. They leave that up to you. You could play this game for 100 hours and never touch the story mode, which is why it's so fun to explore and see this world they created. You're almost like, imagine being the guy that had to just place rocks places, because I'm sure there's a guy that's his job. I mean, it's a big world.
Blade of grass, blade of grass, blade of grass, blade of grass.
Oh yeah, copy and paste. It all, I remember reading an article when WoW first came out that there was a person there was a team actually of people whose sole job was to basically put leaves on the trees.
I believe it.
I mean, and even when WoW first launched, it was a huge world. So I can only imagine if 2 or 3 guys at Rockstar just going rock here, rock there.
Oh yeah,
Rockstar, and they do. I mean, I am a huge advocate of Rockstar games. I will play Red Dead Redemption until the day I die. And like just even if you look at that game, I mean, how many rocks did they place in that one? But yeah, I think you've convinced me to bump that one up a couple of notches to maybe like number 2 or 3 on my list of games to get in the next couple of weeks.
Totally.
Yeah,
oh my God.
I feel like these guys define a masterpiece. They definitely do.
Oh,
They definitely define what a masterpiece is. I had my sound up real loud today, and because it's during the daytime. I also warned my neighbors last night. I said, "Listen, I'm gonna have everything going on loud, late, whatever." And I could actually, it was in the middle of the country, and I could hear flies buzzing in the Grand Theft Auto, like they were buzzing around my character. Like,
wow.
That's nice. That's
I like the thought of it. You have everything turned up loud and you're letting your neighbors know. I mean, I can imagine the conversation. Guys, listen, I'm going to have things going on in my apartment. Now you're going to hear gunshots, but it's just coming from my sound system, okay? It's going to be okay. No, we're cool. We're fine.
Yeah, I did tell my neighbors when I set up my surround sound system for Call of Duty, so... Do you have a surround sound?
Yeah. My one neighbor, she told me to just go steal a real car. I told her I didn't think that was a great idea.
No, because I want to stay home and play my video games. I can't be in jail playing them.
Well, Mike, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with GTA. Do you have anything you'd like to plug for us today? Like anything? Have a YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter?
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, you want to catch some of my videos. They're non-game related. It's more sports and stuff. It's youtube.com/tailgateforlife. That's with a 4, not an F-O-R. And that's about it.
Very cool.
Gotcha, man.
All right. Well, Mike,
thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you for coming on and talking to us about GTA 5, and enjoy your game. And thank you for calling in to Geek Speak.
I will. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Oh, thank you.
Man, take it easy.
All right. Well, yeah, that's definitely one of the coolest. That's like the game to buy of the week, basically, because, I mean, I'm a humongous GTA fan. I mean, I've been playing ever since it came out on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
And
it's probably going to be game of the year, I think.
If Rockstar is not playing any DLC, they need to. They need to, because this is going to be a massive game. Even though next month they're coming out with GTA Online. What? And I've heard a lot of people saying that, man, they should have had it out now. No, because if people who've actually bought the game now, they actually have they have an advantage. They can go explore the entire city and try and find places they need to go to pretty much run for cover. They can pick off anybody else or find a safe spot.
Yeah.
Well, that and you get the controls, like the caller said, the 9,000 controls.
You get to explore the world a little bit, and give you a chance. Plus, they get to put that extra polish on it, and and make sure everything is, working good, and all the patches that they're going to put within the next month, fix all the bugs.
Absolutely. And if you want to share your thoughts with GTA 5 or anything that's you find pretty interesting in the world of geekery, I love that word, give us a call at 760-512-7247. Call now. Operators are standing by.
Yeah. So where were we before? We were talking about television, right?
We were on Breaking Bad, yes.
Yeah, Breaking Bad. Yeah, so the series is ending, and there's 2 episodes left.
So I got 2 weeks to watch the rest of the episodes.
Yeah, man. Marathoning that show is like the best thing ever. I really, that's one of my favorite TV shows. That and Game of Thrones right now.
Game of Thrones is hands down the best, to me, the best series on television right now. I know certain people I know who will definitely argue that, but anybody who has not watched Breaking Bad and you have access to Netflix, I highly recommend it. If you like edgy shows, check that one out.
Yeah.
Because that's just,
it's pretty.
I was blown, even like the last episode and the last scene, I was completely just blown away by I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this is on television.
I think I'm going to go ahead and get a subscription to Netflix because the first month is like what? You get 30-day free trial? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, man. There's no reason not to have Netflix.
Game of Thrones isn't on Netflix.
No, but
No, Game of Thrones is not on Netflix.
You know what is on Netflix? Orange is the New Black. That show is awesome.
You know what? I've been
not
meaning to
about.
I started. What's that? That's some girl who goes to college, but that's a Netflix original.
No. It's a girl who goes to prison.
That's what I meant.
She goes to a women's prison.
Yeah.
Orange is the New Black, yeah.
It's like Oz, the female camp.
Is it like sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I only watched like I got a half hour to the first episode before I actually passed out on the couch. But as a pervert as I am, I watched because Laura Prepon, Donna from that '70s show, was apparently naked in it.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I was never attracted to her.
I was, because she's tall, blonde, and beautiful.
I thought she was a redhead.
Well, yeah, at one point, but man. Whew.
I don't
know, man. But other shows, Sleepy Hollow just came out.
It was good.
It was good. It was good. I thought it was gonna be terrible. I was like, oh my God, they're making a 45-minute show out of like one little story. But man, the way they incorporated it into like current, like they made it current and modern. It
was amazing. I mean, oh my gosh.
I really like Ichabod Crane. Like he comes from like all of a sudden he wakes up after being in the Civil War, and then like he's got to deal with all these modern like things. I don't know, it's great. Plus the Headless Horseman's like really awesome. Like he's like Terminator almost. And
the first episode just premiered recently on this?
Yeah, it just came out last night, right? Yeah.
Was it? See, I was too busy watching Breaking Bad. I will see if I can catch that and check it out, because I am a Sleepy Hollow fan.
Yeah, if you like Sleepy Hollow, it's corny, but it's also really awesome. Like I said, like it's Sleepy Hollow made love Terminator.
I don't want to think about that. There's one thing that kind of irritated me, and this is towards the beginning of the show, is, first of all, the population of Sleepy Hollow is 144,000, okay? Mm-hmm. But can someone explain to me why there's a welcoming sign there that says, "Welcome to the village of Sleepy Hollow, population 144,000. That doesn't sound much like a village, if you ask me.
Like a city.
Well, these days.
I mean, I look at those little details, and still, the show is great. I mean, I don't know if we should reveal any spoilers in it, but if anybody hasn't seen it, I mean, shit, I'm sure Fox.com is streaming the episode on the website.
I have it up right now, and it came right on, so I think when we're done here, I'm going to actually watch it.
Yeah, it's not just like the Headless Horseman going around killing. It's about the apocalypse.
Yeah, and towards the end of the episode, when they were rolling the credits, they were showing what's going to be coming up on the season, and this looks like it's going to be a damn good show.
Yeah, I think it's going to be decent. I don't know how long it's going to last, but, I mean, it's Fox, right?
It is Fox, so they can probably stretch it out for at least 20 episodes.
They're infamous for shit canning good shows.
Shit. Well, if it's not The Simpsons or Family Guy, then, yeah, it's going to be shit canned real quick.
Oh, they shit canned Family Guy. If it wasn't for, Cartoon Network, Family Guy probably never came back.
Yeah, that's a good point. And Futurama would be about the same thing, only that didn't go back to Fox. It went on Comedy Central. And I think they just had their series finale. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. I believe so, yeah. I haven't been following it on Comedy Central much.
I think the show got kind of weak in the last season.
It was kind of hard for them to follow up with everybody else anyway.
Yeah, it kind of, yeah. I mean, that show is always going to be classic to me. I mean,
oh, absolutely.
Still one out for those guys.
Yeah. South Park's also got their new season coming. That will be hilarious. And then there's another show that's pretty interesting, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that.
That looks good. Oh,
a bit of a naysayer?
A little bit. I saw a couple of like previews and stuff, and it reminded me of like Law and Order or one of those silly like, you know, after seeing the Avengers movie and like, oh man, that's the Shield I want to see, and it's like that's not what you're getting with this show. I don't think.
No, you're not going to get.
You're
not going to get the Hulk and Scarlett Johansson running around.
Yeah, plus it's on ABC Family.
No, it's not. It's just going to be on ABC.
Oh.
But I do see your point because it's a network television. You know, it's network television, so it's not going to be any of that big budget stuff you see on the big screen. But I do see your point. They at least should have maybe some cameos. Or
they
at least,
might.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I honestly don't see the show going past the season or two.
But Samuel L. is going to be on it, right?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think
maybe Sweeps Week.
Yeah, they got all different actors, new actors I've never even seen before.
Yeah, I definitely will give it a shot. I mean, when does anybody know when that premieres? Because I want to.
September 24th.
Yeah, like a week or two. Yeah.
Yeah, almost.
Shoot, I'm gonna have to catch that on the internet.
Yeah, that's where I catch a lot of shows, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bash the internet because, hey, we're on it right now. But it's amazing that everything just almost evolves around the internet these days.
Yeah, and you guys listening are on the internet too, even though you should be playing Grand Theft Auto.
Or if you're not playing Grand Theft Auto, you should be calling in and telling us what you think. Once again, the phone number to call in is 760-512-7247.
What other shows you guys been catching up on? Anything else?
Just saw the season finale of Under the Dome last night.
Oh, how was that?
All I gotta say is, God damn you, CBS! Why did you end it on such a cliffhanger?
How they always do that.
I got to wait until June to see where things go.
Yeah. I've been watching a couple of shows. I mean, I know Burn Notice ended. That show ended. There's a lot of shows that are ending. I don't know what they're going to do. Like Breaking Bad's ending. Burn Notice just ended. I think Sons of Anarchy. Is this their last season?
I think so.
Yeah. That was a really good show. I mean, you guys ever watch that?
I'm going to have to watch it when I get Netflix.
Oh, man.
Put it on the Netflix queue.
Oh, yes. You guys watch Boardwalk Empire?
No.
I mean, that's HBO. I don't know.
I actually started watching that last season. I happened to be sound surfing, and I caught an episode, and where Nucky was, it seemed like on the down and out, but eventually got back up. It was actually quite thrilling.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that he's in with what was it, Capone, I think.
Yeah, Capone.
It was a good show.
Dude, Steve Buscemi, what?
That's because I was kind of turned off by the fact of him playing a gangster, but after watching, I'm like, you know what?
He's a good gangster, man.
Right? He does that really well.
Yeah, he's a dangerous guy. Oh.
Dangerous guy, and even though in real life he's a New York City firefighter volunteer.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like a big dude, but...
No, he's not. He doesn't seem like he has a Hollywood mug either, but he works.
He's been in a lot of cool shows, movies.
Great movies, too. Oh, my God. I can name 100, well, not 100, like a bunch of good movies he's been in. But, yeah, speaking of movies, you guys interested in seeing anything that's in the theaters?
Next month I'm interested in seeing Machete Kills.
Yeah?
Me too, I gotta be honest. Robert Rodriguez can never turn it down.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. I wanted to see Kick-Ass 2. I really liked Kick-Ass 1.
So I never saw that, so you got me there.
Yeah, you never saw Kick-Ass? That's one movie you should definitely watch. I also want to see The Family.
That looks really good.
Which one is that?
That's the one with Robert De Niro and Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yep. And they're like he used to be like mafia or something like that, and then they got out, but I guess while they're trying to get out or something, like they get all these crazy antics, and it's almost like a sitcom family thing. I don't know. It looks interesting though.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, there's an Insidious 2, and I'm a big horror fan. I don't generally go see horror movies in the theater, but...
Yeah, I mean, all right. Horror movies aren't really my thing, but Insidious 1 was pretty good, but I don't know, like the ghosts in this one, they just look like just bad paint, bad makeup, and I don't know. It just doesn't. I don't think I would be very scared.
Well, I think horror movies that use less CGI are more scary to me.
Yeah, because it used to be all about atmosphere. Now it's all about like jump scares.
Yeah, you do like those paranormal activities and whatnot. It is about that whole.
Well, no, all right. Paranormal Activity 1 was really good. That was all atmosphere.
That did creep me out, but I gotta be.
You never saw the ghost, and like it all came down to the very end, and then that's when everything went crazy, and then the movie just ended. I like that. It was very suspenseful.
The chick looking at the camera at the end kind of, that stuck with me for a while.
Yeah.
I got to be honest, because you know what, I'm scared. My wife makes fun of me because I'll watch a horror movie and I'll crawl in the bed and like snuggle up next to her while she's sleeping, and then she'll be like making fun of me like, you watched a horror movie, didn't you? That Insidious, it looks good. Other movie, the only other movie I'm really looking forward to seeing in the upcoming months is the Ender's Game.
Yeah, Ender's Game looks pretty cool. I read the book a while ago, and
I'm on a second read through.
Yeah, I know I'm pretty sure there's sequels to that book.
There are, and they talked about depending on how well the movie does, whether or not they're going to actually continue with them.
Yeah, my only problem with that movie is it looks like they got the kid that looks a little bit older. Because Ender was, 6 years old?
Well, in the book, he was 6 years old.
Oh, you guys still there?
Welcome back, guys.
Sorry about that, guys. I have no idea what the hell just happened.
I think Dave's still coming back with us, right? Is he there?
Yeah.
He's not back with us yet, but he's coming.
Yeah.
So we back on the air now? Are we okay?
Yeah, we're on the air. We're good.
Well, you sound a lot clearer now, Mike. That's cool.
Yeah, you sound better. We needed that.
Okay.
Yeah. But again, ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the technical difficulties we're experiencing this evening. It's not us. It's something in the air, I suppose.
It's Skype. Yeah, anyone who's used Skype before understands.
Skype! I love you. Why must you do this to us?
I think we got Dave back.
I think I'm back.
All right.
What happened?
Start that change.org petition for Skype. Make it better.
Yeah, how can we expect our future internet radio to survive if we don't have a good Skype infrastructure?
Seriously, guys.
There needs to be money put towards this.
Mm-hmm.
So get the Kickstarter going.
And you need to pay. You guys, you listeners.
You listeners, you mean...
Not us, you guys.
Listeners, this is just a special message from me to you. We love everything that you guys are doing for us while listening to us and calling in, but, just give us a call at 760...
Gay!
760-512-7247, and we can talk how gay I am.
None of us are gay.
No, we're all gay in some ways. I just prefer the original meaning of the word gay, meaning by very happy.
Yeah.
We'd be very gay if Skype worked.
Listen, settle down, you cigarette.
What the fuck does that mean?
I got the reference.
Good. At least somebody did.
That's what. That's from all my years of watching British sci-fi.
Oh, I get it now. I got it. Ding! If you guys like to know more about that, join us in the chat room as well. We'll explain that little reference to you.
Everything will be explained.
So, Dave, you told us recently you were watching some movies from the 80s or something like that. What have you been watching?
The most recent movie I watched was a movie called Deathstalker. If you love low-budget sci-fi fantasy type movies, check this one out. It has one of my favorite things in it, which is boobs. God, I hope my wife's not listening.
Dave, everybody.
I think your wife just liked the Geek Speak page, so she might be listening.
But yeah, no, it was actually the story was actually pretty, basic. Heroes to fight bad arch nemesis guy, but I love those really poorly done movies because they crack me up. It's right up there. I watch the low budget horror sci-fi fantasy movie all the time. One of my favorites of all time is Flash Gordon.
Man, what was that movie that was about a tire? It was like a murderous tire.
Rubber.
If
you have not seen that movie, I recommend you watch it.
Man, that was the worst movie I've ever seen.
Wait a minute, Rubber. When did that come out?
Not to be confused with the movie about a killer condom.
No, of course not. Cause
no, that's next.
Showgirl.
Sequel.
When did it come out? Because I'm thinking of actually doing a movie review here in the near future.
Robert did it 2 or 3 years ago.
Might actually do a review about. Well, I don't know if that would pertain to my show, Rose Colored Reviews. By the way, this isn't a plug. Oh wait, yes it is. Because like that, would have to have seen it and grew up with it. But I'd still do a movie review on it.
Rubber?
Yeah, why not?
My favorite part of the movie at the very beginning was the guy's like, this movie means absolutely nothing. This movie is completely pointless.
It's bad when they're just like breaking character right in the beginning. Like, listen, this movie sucks.
This movie's gonna suck.
You're gonna hate it.
If you want to save yourself 2 hours of time you'll never get back, turn this off now.
It's like Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. It's like up there.
That was good too. That needs to be redone.
Oh well. Who knows? But yeah. Oh my goodness.
So what's next?
Yeah. I'm trying to get my friend Courtney to get back to call in because she's going to correct us about some sort of a mob movie reference thing that we got incorrect. I'm trying to convince her to call in and correct us all.
What movie?
I don't know if it was. I want to say something along like Boardwalk Empire.
Oh, Boardwalk Empire, yeah.
No, wait, I'm sorry, no, it was about the family.
Oh, right.
Yeah. It was about the family, so I'm trying to have her call in and try to correct us, because apparently we got something wrong there. So.
Oh, let's bring it up on Google.
Yeah.
Yeah, not to be mistaken, I don't know too much about the movie. I just seen the trailer, and it looked cool to me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not like an expert on that or anything, but yeah, it definitely looks like one of those movies I want to see. I love Robert De Niro. Everything.
Oh, I love Bobby De Niro.
Oh, he's awesome.
Best actor ever.
Yeah. Definitely. Okay, I'll tell you what. What's everybody's favorite Bobby De Niro movie of all time?
Taxi Driver.
Oh yeah.
Taxi Driver is awesome.
Yes, it is. I fucking love Goodfellas.
Yeah,
that movie is the best.
Yeah, but
okay. Here's the family on the IMDb. It's a notorious mafia family known as the Manzonis. Is relocated to Normandy, France, under the Witness Protection Program. So, I guess is this a comedy or?
That's a little bit. Well, it's
action. Comedy.
Action, comedy, crime. So I guess because I can only see the whole trying being a tough guy mobster you picture De Niro hanging out in Paris, France as the bad guy. That's
Is it directed by Scorsese?
Yes.
No. Luke Besson. I never heard of him.
Oh, nah, I don't know. Not big on directors. I don't know too many. I just know the big guys. Oh, it's back. You there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Other.
I hope you guys were just sitting here waiting for me.
No.
Oh, no way.
We got to talk about Robert De Niro movies. What's your favorite Robert De Niro movie, Mike? Go.
I don't know a lot of movies with Robert De Niro. I'm going to say Scent of a Woman.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
De Niro is the scent of a woman?
Isn't that Robert De Niro?
That was Al Pacino.
Oh, is that
right.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's how much I know about Robert De Niro, then.
Well, nothing.
Ooh, yeah, booyah, whatever he keeps saying throughout the whole movie.
Was he My Cousin Vinny?
No.
Yeah.
That was Joe Pesci.
Pesci.
Okay, I give up.
He was in Goodfellas.
Goodfellas was stupid.
What? Oh, man. Goodfellas is like one of my favorite movies.
I'm sorry.
That was actually a very, very good movie. Wow.
Yeah. I didn't like Godfather either, so there you go.
I didn't like Godfather either. We are a minority there of like 5 people, but to me it was boring.
You being Pete Griffin.
I can see why people don't like Godfather though. I mean, it's kind of a long, drawn out movie.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a little long, but don't forget the cannolis, all right?
Another one I really loved was Raging Bull. That was good.
That was a really good movie.
I liked it, but I don't see what all the hype was about it. I mean, it was cool, but to me it was kind of slow. And then he was really crazy. Like it made me nuts to see him just deteriorate through the whole movie.
And towards the end, he put on a shit ton of weight.
Yeah, he did that. He had to do that. That must have been really difficult. And that movie won an Oscar, right? Or nominated?
It was nominated. In fact, I'm using the most valuable piece of information, Wikipedia.
Oh! It was in Meet the Fockers.
Yeah!
Meet the Fockers and Little Fockers.
Little Focker.
Yeah, that was Pete De Niro. Actually, Raging Bull won 2 Oscars according to IMDb.
Let's see, Raging Bull was nominated for 8 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Director, Actor, Supporting Actor, Cinematography, Sound, and Editing. And at the 1980 Academy Awards, it won 2 awards, Best Actor for De Niro and Best Film Editing.
Best Film Editing?
Yeah, it won a bunch of awards that they make as a way for movies to win a bunch of awards.
A bunch of just film snobs.
That movie won 10 awards.
There's this little movie that came out in 1980. It's some sort of boxing movie, and it stars this guy named Robert De Niro. And as a cinema snob that I am, I had to sit down and watch this movie and see if it was worth all the time in the world.
Was it?
It was all right. I loved it.
All right, good.
Another good De Niro movie, I think, would be The Deer Hunter as well.
I never saw that one.
Mow! Oh, wait, that was Christopher Walken.
Christopher
Walken's another one.
He's another great actor who I think is highly underrated.
You guys see Dogs of War?
No, I haven't.
Oh man, you guys play Call of Duty Black Ops, the campaign?
No.
No?
I try not to support Call of Duty.
Oh well, excuse me. Yeah, well, there was a scene in that game where he was torturing the guy and he was putting the glass in his mouth and punching him. But that came out of that movie.
Out of the War Dogs?
Yeah, Dogs of War.
Dogs of War? Huh.
Yeah. It was one of the older, it was probably like either late 70s or early 80s, Christopher Walken.
Well, he's done some really wonky roles.
My favorite role of him was in Pulp Fiction.
That's probably one of the funniest.
I stuck this uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass for 3 years. Man.
And this, actually, I tell you the truth, the very first time I ever saw Christopher Walken was in the 1985 Bond movie, A View to a Kill.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
He was the villain.
He was the bad guy, yeah.
Oh, he makes the best villain.
He does.
There was, man, what was that movie where he was like a gangster? I can't remember the name of it. But he was like a drug dealer, gangster type guy. I don't know.
He was good. I like The Prophecy with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guys, is there anything else we should add to the show tonight?
Is there any other nerd geek news we got going on?
Well, I think that's it, man. For this week, it's kind of a slow week.
Yeah, it was.
Well, getting back to the movies really fast. They did mention, and for Harry Potter heads, I am excited about this because I am a huge Harry Potter head.
You're a Harry Potter head?
Potterhead.
Wow, the colors.
Wow, man. Avada Kedavra, you dude. There's a movie coming out set in the Harry Potter universe, and it's the Newt Scamander's Incredible Monsters and Where to Find Them, or something like that. It's from the third movie, the book that actually was all about monsters when Hagrid had the teeth class. It's about the author of said book. It takes place 70 years before the events in the Harry Potter universe. Yeah. So, J.K. Rowling is writing the screenplay for it. So,
well, that should be good.
I'm looking forward to it. I mean, we're probably not going to see it, but it just, I think it was recently announced in the last couple of days, the last week or so.
Oh, so it's not going to come out for a while, huh?
No. We got a little bit of time on that one. But it's, hopefully they'll do good and, give the series the respect it deserves and all that good stuff.
Dave, what was that article you were reading about Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck, he on denofgeek.com.
Yeah.
It's him responding to all the negative remarks to him.
Did he cry?
No, he took it with a grain of salt. He was like, you know what, I'm a big boy. But the funny thing is, people did the people did tell him, like, look, we want you to do this, but don't look at the internet.
Is Matt Damon going to be Robin?
Oh, Jesus!
God, I hope not.
No.
Although I gotta be honest, I used to be so anti Matt Damon. Now I kind of like him, sort of.
Well, this movie is going to be a sequel to Man of Steel, right? Correct?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
I wouldn't call it a sequel, but it takes place in the same universe, yes.
Same universe?
Well, for God's sakes, please, I hope they change that logo. That is the ugliest damn logo I've ever seen.
What, the S with the Batman on it?
Yeah, the same.
Yeah.
Man of Steel wasn't that great either.
No, I haven't seen it, so...
You haven't seen it? I saw it twice, and the second time I seen it, I fell asleep and I snored.
You know what? There's something about the movie twice in the theater because one is still fresh in your mind, and then you realize, well, this movie is actually kind of boring. So I never go see something twice in a theater, just for that simple fact. And although I did go see Titanic twice in the theater, God.
You sat through that twice?
I did.
You poor bastard.
I can beat you. I saw Avatar in the theaters twice.
Oh, man.
See, with Avatar, at least you could have gotten big for it. Enjoyed it both times.
I saw Ted in the theater 3 times.
Wow. See, I would never spend that much money on any movie in a theater.
Comedies cannot be seen in a theater twice. That's tough.
Yeah.
You know, I don't
It
know.
would have to be something visually awesomely striking to blow my mind away.
There's only been one comedy I sat through twice in the theater, and that was Dude, Where's My Car?
Ouch. That's not a waste of money.
Thank you so much for listening to Geek Speak, guys. Before we get out here, let's get some plugs done. Dave, would you kindly do the honors?
Plugs?
Yeah, you know, like
You got anything you
Facebook,
want to push?
YouTube.
Just check us out on Fanboys Anonymous.
Okay. Do you have a Twitter or Facebook or anything you want to plug, or YouTube?
Me personally, no. I will be contributing news articles to Fanboys Anonymous, so check me out there. David Butcher would be the name to read.
Great.
Yeah.
Craig, what about you, my man?
Well, I would like to thank Fanboys Anonymous for giving me this opportunity to be on this show. They're a really great collective of people, and so far it's been really fun. Travis, I know you got a YouTube channel, right?
I do. Just look up Rose-Colored Reviews. I know I've been pushing it off of the Mega Man guys. I've actually had some personal things happen to me here in the last couple of days. I probably will not talk about it on the show, but the guys here know what happened. But I'm going to get that out as soon as I can. I'm so sorry for the delay. But check out my shows I got on YouTube. It's called Rose-Colored Reviews, where I take a look at things. I took a look at classic television, movies, and video games that I grew up with, and look back through rose-colored lenses to see if they still stand the test of time. Also, I have a Twitter account. Look me up under Travis Goss 79. That's my Twitter handle. And I'm on Facebook under facebook.com/travis.goss.3. And also, I'm contributing writer for fanboysanonymous.com.
Busy man over here. And make sure to catch us on we're on Facebook, and we have the website. Do you have the website exact address?
I'll take over for that there. You can check out the Facebook. It's facebook.com/GeekSpeak Live. Make sure you put the live in there. Geek Speak Live on Facebook. You also find us here every Tuesday night. We're going to be live at 8 p.m. on Mega Powers Radio by going to megapowersradio.com. And you can hear the show archived on the Mega Powers Radio YouTube, youtube.com/megapowersradio. Or we'll also be putting the archive version on fanboysanonymous.com.
And Mike, do you have any personal things you want to plug?
No, just I'm the head of operations here at Mega Powers Radio. I'm very proud of these guys stepping up, taking over Geek Speak here. I think they did a fantastic job on their first night outing here. I think it was a really awesome show. Look forward to keeping this show going on, being part of the Mega Powers Radio family. And do we have an email address yet? We do. We officially have an email address for this show specifically, and that is GeekSack@megapowersradio.com. That's GeekSack@megapowersradio.com.
Make sure to tickle our sack and.
Be sure to fill our sack up with all sorts of goodness.
Good night, everybody.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubble.
I'm going to make him an offer, Captain.
Off the juggernaut, pig! It's not a tumor. You're tearing me apart, Lisa! I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane!
Two tricks at the same time.
I am the law!
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win. You die.
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah!